Man, I don't know why they gave Vegas the K-pop hair. There's nothing wrong with it, I just kind of want to know who thought about that idea. They definitely need a promotion. Hi guys, welcome to another Awakening showcase, and today we're going to be checking out Vegas Awakening. Our first AP character to receive an Awakening as well, so what better character to start off with the APs than our good old boy Vegas. I mean, I could say Dio because he was the first AP character. It's kind of odd that they started with the last character, but nothing is surprising really at this point for this game. And if you saw my Sick Heart showcase, which you should check that one out, by the way, that was a pretty good one. I tried to make this showcase before this week, but for some reason, my OBS started recording my webcam instead of my microphone, so my audio stayed very horrible for the majority of the video. And then I tried again, but like my gameplay was, well, unwatchable, if I can be honest with you guys. So here I am trying to record a third time this week about the same character. Amy is literally dying in the corner there. So this is literally my 6th attempt this week to record something. As you can already tell here, I already have the 4th skill and the Awakening skill here up to us to play. I already have here as well on my setup. Here's my Vega overall total attack. He's sitting at a comfortable 379k. Surprisingly enough, he's a character that is starting to grow on me, strangely enough. Like, he was a character that I did not care at all, so he was kind of a little weak here and there. Until suddenly he just went, you know what, I'm gonna be strong. And here we are. He has 379k now, so out of nowhere, and I think that's pretty funny. For this one, we're gonna play in the first job because, yeah. And for this video, we're gonna do essentially the same thing we did with Sick Heart. We're gonna be exploring the Great Explosion of Konats. Then we're gonna hop in on Wizard's Labyrinth. Maybe we're gonna do floor 16, but I don't know about that. We'll probably do 15, depending on my mood. And then lastly, we're gonna finish it up with Void Invasion, as we always do. And yep, as you can see right there, there's the evidence of the footage you'll never see. So without further ado, we're just gonna jump right in here and start the showcase. But before I do start, I would like to say if you enjoyed this content and like to see more Grand Chase in the future, you're more than welcome to leave a like, comment, subscribe, because we do Grand Chase content here on a weekly basis. And also, as I go to the channel, I wonder if we can get to 1,000 subscribers before the year end. I know that we're just barely starting the year. I mean, we're almost at the end of February, but anything's possible, right? The channel is growing, new year, new me sort of thing. If you'd like to show some support, I would be more than happy if you just click the subscribe button. That would really mean a lot to me. Was that even English that I said there? I don't know. Let's just jump right in before I question my own tongue and the way it works. Alright, so Vegas got some very small little changes from what I can tell and remember. The one thing that I personally think is the biggest thing he got was his dash fix. If I just hold the direction I want to run, he now goes into this constant run animation. Before, all he did was this, and that was it, but now you can hold it and then he will just dash around. Another thing he got was a change on his combo. I'm pretty sure if I just do double attack, I'm pretty sure this work on critical. Yeah, okay, so now these two attacks now throw 3 explosions in front of him, which I think is pretty nice as well. They also change his up attack, I'm pretty sure, where they kind of changed the physics of it. Back then, what he had was a little bounce he did every time he does attack, but now he just kind of falls flat. It almost looks like a wall spawn above him and then he just falls off. Also, they changed this attack right here, and you can't tell because I'm right in front of it, but there's no cooldown in this attack now. I can do as many times as I please. But anyway, unstable creation, here we are once again. Also, I forgot to mention, but I disabled the zoom effect on some of the skills. That this is something that they added a few updates ago, because I was curious to see how that's gonna look like, because I never actually turned that off. And so far I can tell it's gonna be a little weird for me because I'm so used to the game normally. Anyway, here's the 4th skill. Big explosion there in the end. I really like the visuals of that one personally. Alright, now I need to kind of focus here, because this guy right here, he can be a little annoying, specifically for my Vegas. Come here. I did a lot of damage. Those teeths are no joke. I'm just popping this one here real quick. Alright, Astaroth. I won't even talk about how much I struggle with this fight with my Vegas the first time I tried this. Like, not even kidding, he dodged like everything that I was doing, and it was like horrifically not funny. It would probably been funny to you guys, but trust me, I did not have fun fighting this boss in particular the first time I tried this. Ah, no, I counted perfectly. I just suddenly fell. Gravity be like. Let's see if I can do the 1st skill here again. Nope, he just got out of the way just in time. He's gonna do... Yep. I'm gonna do it. Okay, at least it landed. I had a feeling he was gonna go Gotta go up. The burp demons are real. Okay, I'm just gonna do shield. I'm a little scared what he can do next, because I'm in a very vulnerable position. Woo! I thought I was gonna get hit there, but I think the thing there got mercy on me. Damn, that I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I sniped the shit out of those balls. I never thought I'd ever say those words in my life either. So, things Grand Chase did for me. It's fine, we dodged those. Alright, I need to kill you. You are way too aggressive, buddy. Oh my god. He was done with my shit there. He's like, fuck your showcase. Alright, here we are once again. Chaotic bitch. It's never not gonna be normal for me to say it. Alright, just die. She didn't die. Task failed successfully. Oh, hold on. Yo, look at the loops, baby. Vegas is viable. Yeah. So guys, I don't know about you, but I think it was a good call that they removed the cooldown from that attack. There, here's Awakening skill. Behold my mighty cube. Yeah. What a great way to kill the boss. Alright, first considerations. Awakening skill, pretty nice. I love the effects of it personally. And as for the fourth skill, I really do enjoy it as well. There is one little gimmick that I haven't really shown yet, because in the Explosion of Conan it's not really good to show it. But other than that, I really do dig this one. I kind of feel like there's a lack of hitboxes in some areas, like sometimes a little hard to hit that attack personally. I think we're gonna see that better on Void specifically, but yeah, from personal experience also saying it, it's kind of hard to hit this perfectly sometimes. So hopefully I'll be able to explain this better here on Wizard's Labyrinth. I would do 16, but yeah, I'm just gonna stick around with 15 just because I also a good experience farm that I always appreciate doing so. And for Vegas overall so far, I think he's just pretty funny. I love how I could just cheese Chaotic Witch. I haven't even done that the first time I did that. Because it even passed my mind, like, maybe that's gonna work. So it's kind of funny that I tried that again. So I guess it was worth it to record this a third time. So here's also something special that the fourth job can do. It moves people into the range of the attack, which I think is pretty funny because of all characters, I think Vegas is the only one who got something like this so far. Like everyone else just kind of feels the same niche, and Vegas now seems to be the first one to get something that is a little different in terms of mechanic-wise. Technically speaking, this is the first unique fourth job that we got on this new thing. So, I don't know how to feel about that in particular. Ooh, calm down there, dude. Oh, God. This guy is swinging. This guy thinks he's on Punch-Out. You can't just keep swinging on me, dude. You gotta dodge at one point. So yeah, that's essentially the new thing on the fourth skill. It just drags people into the direction of your attack, which I think is pretty cool. It's not a big range as far as I know. It's like people need to be really close to you. I probably see it being very used on Void Abyss because that feels like the best play to do it nowadays. Maybe it would work better with Void Taint, but on Nightmare I'm not 100% sure because the enemies there just die in one hit, so like it doesn't feel that worth it. In here though, maybe. Alright, so we're just gonna jump in on Void Invasion. We'll see how much we can do here. There's already a spoiler there that I did it because there was like 3 clears there, but hey, let's just do that again, why don't we? Just because it's fun to bully our good old boy Void Devourer. He was bullying us for a few months now, and now it's our time to finally bully him back. Might be a good time to actually see how much this does here. That was 30 health of bars, I think. Some decent damage, I suppose. Let's do the third skill in comparison. But this third skill is like, it's no joke of this damage. I did not saw how many health bars that did. Editor, you're more than welcome to make it big and highlight to people how much that did. If I had to guess, it was like 30 to 50 bars, because when it crits, it's like devastating the amount of damage it does. It's still kind of surprising to me that the third skill does more damage than the fourth skill, but it also doesn't really surprise me that much because that thing happens normally in this game. I also kind of need to do more awakening skills here, because I think I only did it once in this entire video. Yeah, that was 30 bars. Alright, another awakening skill here for us. And that was 40 bars, I believe. It was a 346, right? I don't know. ADHD it's a wonderful thing. Okay. I should probably heal here in a second. Nah. I need it! I need it! My plan was to use the cube, but the cube kind of betrayed me there. Alright, this should be for kill, hopefully. Not even close, it didn't crit. It's crazy if you think I'm gonna die here. I may not be a Vegas main, but that doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. Why do I always make demonic sounds every time I'm about to die? That's not healthy. Alright, there you go. Floor 1. In 1 minute and 7 seconds. I can definitely do floor 2 in that amount of time. Trust me. And if I can't, then don't worry. I'm sure somebody else can. Fool me. Escudo Negro. Man, I love Vega's Portuguese voice actor. I just want to say that right now. It's even more funny when you know that his voice actor here in Brazil is now doing Ash Ketchum's voice. Every time I hear Ash voice now, I hear Vega's voice, which is just as funny to me. Ash became a ruler of the demon realm. Anyway, I'm about to lose here. With 851 health bars remaining. Yeah, overall I would say that was not as bad as I thought I would. I mean, I don't even play with Vegas that constantly, so just to see him do that much, I think that was good enough. So yeah, we're gonna leave the showcase here. There's really much to talk about Vegas. I feel like he's the one character that is like straight to the point, and there isn't much for me to talk about because he only has one job. Overall, I really do enjoy his awakening skill. Definitely a very interesting one, if I can say. Looking at it back now, I kind of do appreciate the visuals, because before I was always like the impact looks a little weird and all this stuff, but looking at it now, I kind of do like it a little more. And for the fourth job, I really appreciate how this is it's kind of weird for me to say this, but it's like the newest fourth skill we got, and I put that newest in quotations. And so far, every other fourth skill kind of feel like the same way. They all do kind of the same thing, you know, like a slash forward, an explosion around it. And then there's Vegas, who not only does kind of the same thing, but also adds something unique to it, which is just drag the enemies. I know it's something small to say it's unique, but so far I don't think another character has done that as far as I can remember from memory. So far Vegas is the first one to do that, and to me that's so far the most original one, until maybe somebody else does this exactly the same thing. If I think it's better than Judgment Day, I don't know. I think this fourth skill is pretty good. It's also kind of a hard thing for me to pick anyway, because the third skills that Vega has, I feel like it does more damage than the fourth skills, personally. Not only just because it does more damage, but also you're wasting less MP in your means. Dark Spear, Overload, I still think is pretty good. I see a lot of people use Distortion, which is also pretty viable. So yeah, all their third skill it's better in general than the fourth skill. It's easier to just run one of these than one of these, but I think this one is still useful because of the fact that it drags people. As for Vegas himself, I don't think much changed the character. I feel like he got the Mari treatment very much like I said on Sieghardt's showcase, where he was already good enough, he didn't get anything, but the things he got was like appreciated in some way. No cooldown for his up Z, I think, is pretty funny. It doesn't do too much damage, but the fact you can like make some enemies stuck like we did with the Chaotic Witch, I think is pretty funny. The change of his critical / double attack was also pretty nice, because I believe that other one, like, you could track at it as well, but the range was like extremely small. That's some confusing with one of his skills that also track. But regardless, that attack now feels much more reliable in some way, and also does more damage, which is really good. The one thing I personally don't like still about Vegas is his movement. I mean, it's cool that we got like the dash thing where like if you just don't want to break your fingers, you can just hold the key to run. But I still feel like his movement is a little too slow. Like, it doesn't really feel like I'm moving any faster. And I also don't really feel like it's a thing that's like important to learn anyway. Like, for the most characters anyway, you just don't run. You usually do like stuff like Shadow Step or Rocket if you're crazy enough to it. So yeah, on that matter, I feel like that's just a small little issue, if anything. But yeah, despite his annoyingly slow tank run, I really do enjoy playing with Vegas. And even though I don't personally play too much with Vegas, maybe in the future we're considering playing with him a little more, because he's always a fun character to mess around with, and one of the strongest characters in the game currently. So yeah, we're gonna leave it on that note. Like I mentioned before at the start of the video, if you'd like to see more Grand Chase content in the future, you're more than welcome to leave a like, comment, subscribe, because we do Grand Chase content here on a weekly basis. And if you're a Vegas man, you'd like me to know your thoughts about Vegas after the update, you're more than welcome to leave in the comments below, because I always like to see what people that are more experienced with the character thought about this character. Like I keep saying, I'm no Vegas main or any other characters. The most character I play nowadays is just Alice's, Aizen, and Kalia. Sometimes Sieghard and Lidi here and there. hopefully pronounce her name right. I still don't know how to pronounce her name. So yeah, if you're more experienced than me, you're more than welcome to leave in the comments. I always like to see what other people that are more experienced in the game have to thought about the character than I do. So yeah, with that note, we're gonna leave the video here. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day today. Stay awesome, stay safe, have a great farm section today. And remember, this is the best costume for your Vegas. And yes, I'm being very biased. And we see each other next time. Peace.